Robinson Show.
Hey,
Nadine, I was just messaging you. I didn't get anything coming through on anything. I'm so sorry.
I was trying. I was sending the I I don't know what is going on, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm normally not tech savvy, so I can't even lie and be like, yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
I'm not either. So yeah, I was just messaging you, telling you I didn't have anything coming through. But
Yeah,
we
I'm calling you from Google Hangout now,
okay.
Which
and
is
I
weird.
sent a video and I sent a video invite to the Robinson Show, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy, crazy.
And when I open Skype, it's like it's trying to make me make a phone call instead of like offering me the video option. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything. Like I said, I was gonna outside like maybe reschedule, but at least we got you now. At least we got you now. Oh, how have you been, Nadine?
Oh, she got disconnected.
Oh, no,
no.
fuck. Robin Slim Show.
I'm just gonna call you all from my phone number.
Nadine. Oh my God.
I don't know what else to do.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. We've had.
Oh, it's not your fault. It is, it's whatever this is. It's the Rona.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's COVID.
It's
damn it.
definitely 2020. Whatever this is.
It is.
Damn. Nabila on The Walking Dead. That is who we are talking to right now. Right now.
That's what we're trying to do.
God damn. And when will The Walking Dead be back? Is it October 4th?
From my understanding, yes.
Okay.
From my
Okay.
understanding, I'm gonna say I don't know anything anymore.
Because I've been dying. I've been dying to see the final episode of season 10. And I read about a week ago, is 11 the final season of all time?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I was just talking about this the other day with Carrie, and I was just saying, I don't know if it is. We found out when you guys did. So
Wow.
You just read an article online, and
Yeah,
we're like,
no,
oh.
online, I did.
I was a little sad. I was totally sad,
I
but
don't know what happens with her, so I don't know if she makes it out of 10
I
or
wanna
not or whatever.
I want to see Nabila
You know?
in charge at the end. I want to see Nabila running shit. I want to see it all. All.
That's so good of you. I can't seem to run my own life at this point, let alone an apocalypse. Okay?
Oh my God. But I love how Nabila has developed as a character over the last season, especially.
You there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Nadine?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was saying I love how Nabila has developed as a character over the last season.
Oh, yeah, me too. She's had some really good moments.
There was the one time I started crying because she couldn't find the kids. Because
Yeah.
it was like they got separated and they were supposed to be at a certain point and they couldn't find them right away, and she started crying, and I was like, oh my God, it is so real.
That is, even though Greg directed that that episode, that is a Norm Reedus moment. That totally came from Norm.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
amazing to hear that happens.
That's totally all him. That he thought that would be a good moment, and it was.
Wow. Yes, that was so amazing. I want to ask too, who are you more afraid of? I mean, I know Alpha's out of the picture right now, but as in the universe, were you more afraid of Alpha or are you more afraid of Beta?
I don't know. I haven't had direct. She hasn't had necessarily direct contact with either one of them as far as face-to-face combat. So far in the season. So she hasn't really seen the wrath of them yet. She's only heard the wrath. I think the fear now is that the families are used to fighting. They're used to being the strong people fighting. We're going to bring the fight to them. And watching things come to us is terrifying. It was terrifying while we were filming it to go, oh man, I wonder what's going to happen next, because they're literally bringing the fight. Like, they've come to the, they've come to Hilltop. They've brought all of it. So it's like, I don't know. This is a rough one. This is a rough season,
Yes, and like I said, we've all been waiting so long for it, and I am just so excited. Being such a rough show and a rough season, especially, is there any time that you guys are filming where somebody makes somebody else laugh, like hysterically?
There are several times. Cooper's a big old goofball. He is. He's just like anybody who meets him knows. You see his spirit. That's exactly how he is. And I know sometimes we'll be doing something and one of us will start giggling and it won't stop for a second. And so there's been times where we'll look and it's like, okay, we gotta be serious now. Come on, let's do this. And everyone's kind of like that. There's moments where
Yeah.
But I definitely can't look at Carrie at all, because her seriousness sometimes will make me bust out laughing. So yeah. Hey.
I want to ask Nabila, Nadine, have you ever been on the Talking Dead?
I have not been on the show. I have done behind the scenes with Talking Dead. I was not in LA the majority of the season when they were having those, so I wasn't available at the time. But I've done a lot of their background. I remember doing one, I think the first season, and throughout the year, Talking Dead will come to set and they'll do little behind the scene interviews. So I've done a couple of those, but I haven't gone to the show, which I'm a little grateful for, because normally if you go to the show, that means you done kind of had it already. So you never know. They haven't done the last show of the season yet.
Yes.
And you never know.
Yeah, usually when I see one of the bigger names, I'm like, oh my God, they're going. That was like when they announced Jesus. I'm like, oh my God, no.
I know. Oh, he's a sweetheart. That's a sweetheart. Yeah.
So cool.
I'm like, okay. I was like, as long as none of my people are there, and I'm naming everybody.
I was going to ask too, Nadine, I don't know if you're on the same wavelength, but this last season, I'm like, and I loved her before this, but I'm like, Carol's got to go. Carol's a little crazy for me.
Well, you got to think what Carol has been through, I mean, you come from an abusive husband to just losing every single person you care about, and even down to some at your own hands, everybody you cared about has kind of been chopped off at the block. So I'm not surprised she's standing, but I am surprised that she's as strong as she is right now, because I don't know that after so much loss, we just become numb and that's it. I am excited for the spinoff though. I'm really excited to see Melissa and that I'm hoping they'll dig a little more into her inner thoughts, because she always has interesting looks on her face, and I would just love to know what's going on in her mind at that moment.
Yeah.
What is the spinoff? Is that Carol?
It's Carol and Daryl, correct?
I believe so. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I learned it like you guys did, so I'm excited.
I love the Nabila and Jerry contrast. It's just great. It's great, the whole thing there.
I tell people often, I know people think it's probably a really cute love story. We're so much like brother and sister. It's unreal. The amount of poking and making fun of and just silliness. I've talked to him a couple of times during the pandemic just to kind of check in and see, and it's the most random things that was it's definitely like a brother-sister relationship.
You need toilet paper? Is that kind of like what it is?
I would definitely paper his house. I would definitely. He knows I would too. Or I would just literally go in his house and sit with his wife and just chill with her without him. I would do that too.
I love
They
it.
have, so I would definitely.
Oh, love it, love it. Oh, goddamn. What do you feel though, Nadine? Like, as a mother, I know you mentioned that last time we talked to you. As a father, I just felt like this past summer was so hard, trying to explain to my kids, like, why you can't play sports, why you can't go to school, and just trying to explain a racial injustice in the past. It was just one of the hardest things for me.
I'm a black mom of a black boy, and
Yeah.
it's rough. It is, It's been rough. One, if you separate the two, the pandemic one has been rough because people are used to social interaction. They're used to, being able to say good morning and being around their friends, and it creates, positive energy. Transferring of energy. It just creates something, and I feel so bad because my kid spends like the majority of the time in the house. And he's a basketball player who likes to go out and do things, and you just can't right now. It's scary because this disease has affected people that we've known. There's people that have lost their lives, and it's so scary just because you don't know what all it can do.
Yes.
So trying to tell people, it's different when you can see something. If you can see if you see someone with chicken pox, you can stay away because they have them. I don't want to catch them, but I know I'll live if I do. But, I just don't, you kind of have that warning where with this, you don't know who has what. And you see that everyone's, some people are not caring to protect others or even protect themselves. So it's like, how do you gauge that,
Yeah.
As far as the racial tension that went on, I would say it was hard in the beginning. It was hard because as a mom, you just want to protect your kid. And I had the good thing is I started so many conversations with my friends that are not minorities, in talking about their experiences and what they can do for their kids and just kind of the different way of thinking. And one of my friends said, I had no idea that that's what you think. Like, when you buy a gift for your daughter, you're thinking about things for her, what she would like or what she may want, or, I think about, yes, I love the fact that my kid wants things, but I think everything of clothes. Okay, if I buy you clothes, what colors can I buy so it doesn't look suspicious? What outfits can I get that don't look? By the time I drop him off at school, my thoughts are, I know it's cold. I don't want him to pull his hoodie up because I don't want anyone to think anything. I don't want him to run because I don't want them to think that he's running from something. Yeah. I don't want, like all of those things.
Yes.
That's crazy that other people may not have to think about, but that's something that I live with. It's even when he'll go, hey, I got on a mask. Can I run down the street to McDonald's? I go, you don't run. You do not run.
Yes. I just thinking of that, of what you just said. One of my friends used to be a loss prevention in a store, and he just said, yeah, you look for guys with the hood up. You look for that. Like, that's what they tell you.
And they're thinking that this is what that is when they're not thinking about the woman who looks as though she's business-oriented and has a purse full of cosmetics stolen. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad that that's stereotype, but, it's just sad because you do look for that. When I have a kid that he's freezing all the time, and half the time he don't even have a shirt on under that hoodie. Like he just,
I'm sorry, Nadine. I just went. I was just telling my kids from the beginning of this country, we were kind of the biggest jerks ever because we came from our brothers in England, and we were just like, look, we're over here. You can't get us. Like we're gonna do whatever we want now. Like we turned on our own. Like we are just the biggest group of a-holes ever.
I think because life has happened so much that we forget empathy. We forget that other people have experiences that we might not have. And it doesn't make one better than the other. Yeah. It's just, there's experiences that happen that you have to go, even though it didn't happen to me, that sucks. And what can I do to stop it?
And yes.
Sometimes life happens so fast and so much is going on that you're like, oh, if it doesn't affect me, I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm just saying I don't have time to stop for that. You know what I mean?
Yes. And yeah, you're just, like you said, trying to go through your life, trying to feed your children, trying to do all of it. And it just It all piles up.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot, but it's definitely, it's the change is coming, and I just tell people, hold on, it's coming. It is. We will start to see. The good thing is it's opened doors, it's created friendships, it's creating conversations, and I think once people get past the uncomfortableness of talking about race and all that, I think then we can really get some stuff done.
Yeah, I agree.
And it definitely.
I agree. Nadine, thank you so much. It's been amazing talking to you. We have to wrap it up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No problem, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm so sorry I was so late.
No.
Like, it is so right now. Guys are still smoky over here, so bear with me.
Yeah. Hang in there through all that. And where can everybody find you?
Well, on Instagram, it's I am Nadine Marissa. Twitter, I am Nadine Marissa. Facebook, Nadine Marissa. Yeah, hit me up. I'm pretty social. I talk to people and I reply back.
Yes, you are.
Because I always try to. If I don't, then just say, "Hey, Nadine, you didn't hit me back," and then I'd be like, "Oh, okay." Yeah.
Thank you, Nadine.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Take care. Stay safe.
You too.
Have a good one.